in South
The
Florida.
amoeba.
And she had to pick the ugliest one. Welcome to our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. Drying up in North Carolina, but here there's going to be some rain. That's my weather station of the day.
I got to tell you, I'm not very happy with the news right now.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Not so happy. I'm going to hold on to my love rock is what I'm going to do.
I'm going to throw my love rock at somebody.
Do you have that card where we went today?
I do not.
Why?
Don't you?
No, it's in your pocket. That one.
Yes.
Today is a travel Thursday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're going to choose all the wands. She's going to pick every single wand. We've got Diana. Do you know Diana Ryder? This is my OG. Thank you, Diana. Is back with us. She's now taking a broadcasting class, and she's doing really well in it.
She's taking a broadcasting class now?
Now.
Really?
How do you like that?
Are you broadcasting?
Yeah.
Really?
Broadcast journalism.
Broadcast journalism.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
You
Now, when
do.
I finish with you, you'll be able to teach that class. You watch. She's not laughing at me.
But she's back,
It's
so I'm
funny.
glad you're back. It's good to see you. This morning we were on a commercial shoot at In Good Taste.
Do you need this
Gourmet to go.
Or do you know?
They're at 1445 North Congress Avenue in Delray Beach, Suite 7. You can go in, pick up your food. We have a little commercial spot that Deli's going to be editing for us. We had Deli and Giovanni and Animator with us today.
Do you have the phone number?
I do not.
561-368-0082. I had bet that she went and remembered the phone number too. Catering, get it done. If you need any price, which is amazing, they will do any price that your budget calls for.
You know, you cracked me up because you said, will you cater an event Saturday? She said, yes. And you said, how much? And they said, it depends on the budget.
She says we could do
You
anything
said how
from
much?
sandwiches to a gourmet with the serving
Well, that's it,
restaurant.
right? So it just depends. They can do steak and service and everything, or you can just pick up and go sandwiches. They also have Thanksgiving. They'll do small parties, events. We have some food on the set. They've made some sandwiches for the kids, cookies. We made some salad bowls.
I made a salad bowl that has everything I like and some things that I never heard of.
They were really good.
Really good.
How do you say apricot?
Apricot.
Apricot?
That's not how you said it today.
What did I say?
You had a long A. Apricot.
Apricot.
Apricot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But check them out. In Good Taste, Gourmet to Go. They have everything you need. You can pick it up. You can call them, order. Let Stacy know that Dawn and Freddie sent you.
That's right. That's 561-368-0082. Catering, call them up. Talk to Stacy Manochiro.
No, that's not how you say it.
Manachero.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. It's almost like Pinocchio, but with an M. Pinocchio.
I don't know.
Check it out. And you can eat there too, but only 2, 4, 6 people can eat at one time. Otherwise, you got to eat in your
Standing
car.
room only.
That's right.
But that was a fun shoot, and I really like watching the new guys, our new crew, get into it. And I love
see
watching
Deli?
Deli's ideas. He's going to be editing the
Deli
spot.
was a maniac.
It was really good, and
Holy
Hector was
smoke.
there.
Yeah, Hector looked at me. He says, "What's up with the new guys?" He says, "You better follow his lead because he knows what he's doing."
So it's really nice to see. Sarah, you have a question? No. Okay. Any questions? Just put them in the mic and we're good to go.
Now listen, I also we have a surprise coming Monday. I know today's Thursday, but we have a surprise coming Monday that we want to let you know that has to do with Foxwood.
Foxworth Fountain.
Yes, so check it out. And we're not going to let that out the bag because they're coming to see us. Nice, fun stuff to happen, but it's exciting news.
I just have to say, I need to thank our crew and that we've had for the past year and the summer crew and what we have now, because everything that we have pushed for, and we're going to talk about networking over the summer, where we pushed really hard. We pushed these guys a lot.
You
You
do
know
that
what?
so intelligently.
Push,
You push.
push. You know what?
Yes.
It's working.
It is working. People
Because
are.
now people are saying, this client was on your show. How do we become a sponsor? This client has a commercial. How can we get one? So everything we put out there,
It's beginning to come back.
people see what it is, and that's the value of what we
They
do.
even want to take pictures with Captain Steubing and Skipper.
Freddie wants to put a hat on top of Federico, and then we can blow smoke out of his
Oh,
head.
we didn't talk about this. Yeah, we're going to use a mesh hat for your lookalike. We're going to put a mesh hat.
That's
in a
my
little jacket.
lookalike?
Yeah, I'm going to put Cruz right here on the side. Cruise along or something. 'Cause we don't wanna-
As in Tom Cruise?
no, like a
There
Cruise
you go,
Planner.
as in Tom Cruise.
But can I use Cruise Planner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we'll
But
put
just
that
put
on.
Tom on top of the hat. So you're
Cruise
Tom
Optics.
Cruise, and we got the right optics.
We're just Tom,
Cruise Optics.
the right optics. He's good. Adelphi, did you work on that with him?
No, I have to give
I
him
couldn't
full
keep
credit
up
for
with
that
all.
one.
Right optics. How do you like that? Tom Cruise, Cruise Optics.
I kind of like that you went to the deal on Sunday.
I did. We did.
We did.
At
and,
PGA.
and you
It
took
was a-
Philadelphia with you.
I did. Wow.
And tell me a little bit what happened with the event.
It was it really was an amazing experience. This was a bridal show put on PGA Resorts up in Palm Beach Gardens, and the Palm Beach Bridal Expo it was called, and it was co-produced by the Knot, which is a big wedding
That's
organizer.
PGA.
Yeah, PGA.
Yeah.
And they were here last week, and they more than over-delivered on the promises that they made. So we were set up, and we were ready to go. We didn't know what quite to experience. So
How many people you think showed up?
Ooh, I would say probably around 300. if I
Wow.
had to
maybe
guess.
300.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 30.
No,
No.
it was a
300.
big event.
They had about 200, I think, registered when they were here on Thursday, which meant they had 100 walk-ins
They
on
had-
that Sunday.
They had a big, they had a big crowd.
Now you've worked networking groups before, right? Never maybe for this kind of deal. Maybe this was a little bit different.
This
for you.
was different, but it was a ton of fun because everybody was so happy that they're getting married, and you had these super bright brides, and they were just all jumping around the room and wanting to meet the vendors. So we had a really great time having conversations with them and just engaging with them
Okay, let me ask
and
you, what
talking
is
about
the,
their weddings.
the hot button for brides? What is the
Yeah,
one
what's-
thing
what's
that they
in the
really
news?
want? I mean,
In
we
the
understand the wedding and the honeymoon, but what is it that they're looking for now?
Well, I think the venue was a big thing that so we approached them by asking them if they had already planned on a certain venue or if they would consider what we had to offer, and we just started conversations that way. So the venue is I would say is a big pain point for them. If they don't have it booked by a certain time, it's almost impossible to get in with the locations that they want. So it was an easy way for us to start connecting with them.
Positano.
Positano.
So we had a lot of brides were talking about getting married or at least honeymooning in Italy, and talking about the Amalfi Coast. And then I was thinking of you, and I started seeing those beautiful over-the-water huts with the butlers.
Stop it. Stop it.
In your Speedos. I didn't mention the Speedos, but the
Oh, in your
brides,
Speedo.
they were
I would
blown
go,
away.
if I ever got a hut on one of those on the water, I go naked. I don't care. I mean, I just do what I got to do. But that is in your
Freddie, as
commercial.
they say, no big thing.
Ooh. Boom.
You could go, I mean, it's your honeymoon.
Thank you very much for
You
sharing.
know what
that
amazes
information.
me is how young couples get married and they have the amount of money they have to spend on the bridal, the showers,
Yes.
and the bachelor parties and the bachelorette parties and the weddings and the gowns. I mean, Sarah, your dad just got married. Can you imagine having to pay what people have to pay to do this, and then they go to Italy? When I got married, I was 22. I had no money to go on a honeymoon like they go on now, and I had to do that for bridal showers. And
Wait a minute.
I don't know
wait
how
a minute,
people
wait a
do.
minute,
I
wait a
really don't know
Whoa,
how
whoa,
they do
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa! When you got married, nobody gave you money.
We needed the money to live on.
But that's choice. You see, when they gave you, when they
Choice,
gave-
you can eat,
I
or
paid-
you can go on a honeymoon.
I paid out my rent before I got married for 2 months, and what came in, I said, okay, I'm going to Greece.
We had no money to do that.
Or I went to Puerto Rico, my first marriage.
And you remember that like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
I went to Greece. I went to Turkey. I went to Egypt. I went all over the place. I've been to all over Europe. But it's a choice. You could have gone. You decided not to.
We decided to have food.
No, you don't need. What is it with you? You don't even need like 5 feet of nothing. That sandwich will last you a month.
But it's amazing how much they really put into it, and
Oh,
it's a huge event.
And
It
they're
is.
thinking about everything, like you said. They're thinking about the bachelorette party. They're thinking about the rehearsal dinners, and it's not just a wedding. It's this huge, and then the post events too. So
I
It's
also
incredible.
like the fact that if you're going to celebrate 60-year anniversaries, we live in Florida, which is the capital of the
60
seniors.
years. God bless you.
You got 60s, you got 40s, you got 30s, you got 20s, you got all these anniversaries, 1 year, 2 year. You take a trip.
I think every year
Well-
is the year that you're still married. It should be celebrated.
You have to celebrate that. I'm gonna tell you something. You got-
I'm just glad to see the daisies when I get up in the morning.
there you go.
It sounds like my grandmother.
But it was,
Daisies.
Freddie, it was really funny when the couple, the mama and daughter come, for the bridal shows, and you were right out there with the daughters. I grabbed Mom. How many years you married, Mom? Well, we're coming up on number 42. I said, you know what? Renewal of vows. I said, did you really get on that honeymoon when you got married? Just what you said.
Just what
No,
you said,
couldn't
yeah.
do it. I said, how about we do it really big? Let your daughter have an amazing wedding, and then let's get you and your husband on that renewal of vows that you've always talked about doing but never quite did.
Yeah.
That's some event. See, that is so cool.
Yeah.
My parents, my mother, may she rest in peace, never went on a honeymoon. Never. When she got married, my father had to come to New York and
Yeah.
leave her alone for 6 months. That was that's how they had to work that whole thing. But they never went. They went to Disney on a cruise.
Which
I
is
don't know
nice.
that. No, she fell down and cut her leg open.
That's so nice.
So that happened. But, take advantage of what you got, because you only have one life, and that circle is very small, getting smaller by the day. You should do this. I think I applaud that.
Well, the brides are so well versed and prepared. I mean, the internet to me is like a third language, but for the brides, they are so on top of doing the research. They know the areas, they know what they want to do, they know how they want to do it. They just need somebody to connect all of the dots and help take the complexity of that and put it onto someone else so that it goes right. I mean, the worst thing is you go on a honeymoon and you forgot about a transfer. You couldn't get from the airport to wherever you're going. Or the paperwork isn't right, and you're in Croatia trying to get back to America, and you're stuck in customs. So you really don't want to worry about it. You just want it to go right, but you want to know what you're doing.
Right. And then add to that the logistics of adding a large group. I mean, it's trying to figure out who's doing what and who has what, where they need to go, where they need to be. So.
And the great thing about Adelphi is you network any event, right? So people can hire you to go out and network as a second set of hands,
Right.
as someone to help talk and offset. 300 people is a lot for Paul to
Yeah.
talk to, right? So
Yeah.
you came, you helped him. And what did you learn from the event?
It was just a different type of event. I think a lot of the events are very similar in terms of how you approach it. I think in this case, it was really trying to connect with the brides and learning more about what they wanted to do as well, because there was a good listening factor where we wanted to understand where were they in that process. Did they just get the ring? Did they already have the venue? Like how, bring excitement into the conversation. A wedding is something to be extremely excited about. So being able to extract that from them and join in was great.
It's funny because you've never done something like that before, right?
Right.
So you
This
were
was
on
new.
on the end of learning and exposing,
Right.
and then that repetition. I mean, Paul, he's a pro at it already, so he can point out, listen, this may be a problem, this may not. But for you, it must have been an experience, right? Because you never done that before, and you're saying, that's the right way of doing it. I should have done that. And you start pointing at yourself and saying, this must be the best way to do it. What is the one story that you love more for the whole day?
I think for me, it was reading the mom and the daughter interactions. That was fun. We'd have somebody walk away and say, okay, the mom's in charge in this one, or the daughter's in charge, and she knows exactly what she wants. There was one that just kind of pops in my head where I very specifically have said that you need to go with the mom. The mom's the one making the decisions.
Yeah.
So learning who the decision maker is.
And I guess who's paying the bills too,
Yeah,
right? That makes a
exactly.
big difference.
That's a
if
big
mom and
thing.
dad are paying, or
Who did your wedding, you or your mom?
we did it together
Really?
until they
Michelle's-
brought in the dancers.
Michelle's mother dances.
Yeah.
What kind of dances?
They brought in, it was called La Mystique. Okay, so you know my mother. They brought in a line of Broadway dancers. There must have been 12,
love it.
15 dancers
Love
At
it.
your wedding?
at my wedding.
You had dancers.
I had dancers.
And you let this go?
They had one they did with Michael Jackson, and then they did another one with
Oh, wow.
sequin jackets and feathers and boas. I think they did 3 songs. I let it go. I loved it. My husband, not so much.
Was there a disco ball?
I think there was.
my wedding, my mother-in-law, she was dictating how it was going, and Michelle was letting this go. So I said, I guess this is what Michelle
Well,
wanted.
I didn't know until we got to the wedding and they came.
Yeah, but I had to pay.
Well, my parents paid for the wedding.
They said, okay, Freddy, give him a check. I said, say what? I had to put up 6 large right there. I says, wait a minute. That's your daughter. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to argue, and I did it. But the whole wedding, the setup of the wedding wasn't what I wanted.
What would you have done?
I would have done a cruise. All kidding aside.
Yeah.
And I saw your post the other day, Paul, and I was thinking, if I were to get married now in my 50s or renew vows, whatever it is, I wouldn't do the whole big hotel wedding. I would do the small at the beach.
No,
Just
get
small.
on a cruise, get on a boat.
Or the boat, whatever, but just not 200, 300 people
Right.
again. It would just be small and
You
intimate.
had 300 people?
I think 225.
Wow.
That's too
I
much.
did a
That's
poll
crazy.
on Facebook last week, and I showed a beautiful banquet hall, and I showed
That's
the
what
beach.
the post, exactly
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
And, I figured it would come out 40, 60, something like that. It was 83% on the beach.
Really.
And the rest were
What's
in
in your
banquet
way?
halls.
That's what I'm thinking
You know, I'm
of.
thinking 300 people, you could have flown to the North Pole. I don't want to hear it. You can't even eat 300 guests worth of gifts. Come on now. Are you serious? Absolutely
I got a
not.
lot of
No,
crystal picture
man.
frames.
Is that what it
I
is?
got a lot of vases.
Really?
We got a lot of plates.
I would have said, take the vase back and then we need the money.
Got
No cash.
a lot of things that you thought you need when you get
Right.
married that you
Oh.
realize you never use. Now you just acquire things, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's in my 50s. I realize it's not the things, but the experiences.
Right.
So maybe, you take the money and you go on this amazing honeymoon.
Yes.
You do a destination wedding. You know what? You can have plastic plates are just fine. Who needs china if you can have an experience like that? To me, that's what I would do
Well,
differently
it's
now.
changed because Gio's wedding was very different from Freddy's wedding.
Where was Gio's wedding?
It was in Tampa on a ranch.
Oh, nice.
And it was all about trees and hug a tree. It was all about that. It was about family. It was
Yeah.
about, because he has so many different parts going into this thing that when he pulled this thing off, I was amazed. We were there for a few days, and it was different. It's become more symbolic of family values is what he did.
Well,
Freddy's was different.
you also see a lot of second marriages now where they're blended families coming together. And you want to get something where everyone is going to be involved, everybody is going to be able to mesh together. And a nice wedding, particularly when you're going away like for 3 days, and you can do the breakfast, and you can do the wedding, the ceremony, a reception, you can have a bachelorette party, a bachelor party. The families get to know each other, they get off on the right foot, and I'm going to bet that pays dividends down the road as grandchildren start to come and other issues.
It changes, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And it changes. Every individual changes. When kids start coming home, even the mom and dad change. That's Freddie and Gio. Gio will find out soon.
And you got another one coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
It's very different. All right, let's go to commercial break, Gio. Play some of our spots that we did. When we come back, more with Paul, Travel, Adelphia Network.
Wait a minute. What's Paul's number? Or what's the number here?
561-232-2626, or give us a call right here at the studio at 888-994-4995.
And talk to Paul
We'll be right back.
in Adelphia.
Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What
Delray?
time do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And
And
this
the
is?
We
panini.
have a panini sandwich.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to begin, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again. Thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. And
we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a Travel Networking Thursday. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We have so many phone numbers. People now have my cell phone apparently around town. They call me after the show.
You're nuts.
We're going to be changing that.
Listen, if you call in, win a prize. We got stuff to give away.
888-994-4995. I want you all to dig in now that we've seen this delicious food from In Good Taste, catering to go, gourmet to go. Wraps, salads, sandwiches, full catering. How'd you like the cookies?
Oh, my God.
How's your sugar?
Feeling better. It was a quick hit.
How'd you like that? Can I have a cookie? Freddy goes, no, save it after the set, but I think I'm going to faint. Okay, don't faint, have a cookie.
He ain't have a cookie.
He had to have, but they're really good.
They are good.
Deli, you like the food? Food was good? Yes. You know, I love our new crew. I love our old crew. I just love the way they all teach each other. That's the amazing thing. Ryder says to me, we don't talk politics. You know what's going on right now with the Kavanaugh hearings, and it's a whole nother can of worms.
They're going on live. I just turned it on.
That's what she said. That's what's going on live right now.
That's all right. He's not going to get in. But anyway, Dream Rides will be here tomorrow or Monday. We're talking about doing some
a limo
section. And they have buses and limos. So I'm coming up with an idea, Paul, with you in mind, because what better way to start your whole vacation than not take either a limo or a bus that holds 40 people and you have a party bus going down? And we talked about that.
Well, the last cruise I went on with my wife, I took a ride. It cost $125 to park at the airport. And you got the hassle of the luggage and the schlep and the walk, and it's raining out. Came, picked us up. He carried all the luggage. Had brought a wheelchair for my wife. That went in and right to the curb. The guy took us from the curb and brought us right up. That's
door-to-door service.
It's well worth the money. When you're going on vacation, you're spending whatever amount you're spending for that small little bit to nickel and dime the parking and the aggravation of getting out and the bags and checking in and someone going to park and coming back. You go on your vacation, you start it from the minute you walk out your front door You enjoy it. There's no aggravation. You don't have to worry about who's driving, anything, and you just have a great
A
time.
nice drink along the way.
There you go.
Well, the nice thing is you do a party bus. Everybody jumps on the bus. You're going to party. And we're going to take them to a restaurant to have lunch, depending on when this thing leaves. Then you get driven down to the vessel. You go, you party, you come back, it picks you up. We do it in reverse.
Or even to the airport. It's a nightmare going to the airport.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Do you know, before I started working with Freddy, I was going to be an Uber driver. I decided, what was I going to do?
I cannot see that.
What was I going to do with the next stage of my life? I thought, I'm going to be an Uber driver. And my kids said, you can't be an Uber driver
You couldn't
because...
reach the pedals.
Well, I would be in my own car, but Mom, you always get lost. I said, not always. I have like Navi and everything, but I always get lost at the airport.
So why would you be an Uber driver if you can't find your way around?
Because I was looking for something to do on my own hours, my own time, but the cons totally outweighed the pros. The cons of me driving alone,
I heard
hours,
your mom told
getting
me
lost.
that you were going to be an Uber driver to purposely lose people and have conversations. Oh, so what do you do for a living? So for 2 hours you're driving around. You missed the plane, you missed the boat, you missed the train.
That would be
doesn't
a
matter.
great segment
It's
for
a
the
great
show.
networking segment, by the way.
It
Fake
totally
Uber
is.
driving. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an.
They had those taxi cab on HBO, Confessions, Taxi Cab Confessions, where they were...
Yeah, but we can't do that on the air.
Well,
Confession.
but we could do a PG version of it, and Dawn would be
Uber
fabulous as the driver.
I can see that. There isn't enough insurance to cover that segment. But listen, when there was a show that I was hosting, this is about 6 years ago, and there was I was in, I don't know, I was somewhere in Boston doing a shoot, and somebody covered for me on the on Freddy Fixer show. And I don't want to use her name because I called in. She left her wallet. She went to New York and left her wallet in a cab.
Oh, no.
But they never got it back. She never got it back. So I go on the air, and this guy is my voice. And I said to her, and I gave him a name, I have your wallet. And I noticed you were on the air. And I went through this whole thing for 10 minutes. Everybody that was with me, they were crying, laughing. Because I made it sound like they didn't understand English. I don't understand you. What do I do with the money? Do I spend it? Can I buy my girlfriend some flowers? It just went on and on. And it happens to be the reason you're here, that show.
Really?
Yep, was her.
That's really funny.
It's really funny. But
You
I
never know how things happen,
could
right?
give you an Uber story that you are never going to... I took it on every path, and then at the end I finally says, this is Freddy. I'm in Boston. I can't believe you don't understand. Oh, my God. Take a commercial right now.
I can totally see her doing that, too.
It was hilarious. But we could do that. Captain Stubing pick you up as an Uber driver.
That's what we should do, Dawn, is to your next event,
Right.
we should have an auction off for a limo.
Okay.
A limo ride.
Actually, I'm doing one on 11/11 to benefit the Unico Foundation at Banyan.
Ah, okay.
So maybe we could do it. That would be fun.
We're going to talk to them. It's dreamrideluxurytransportation.com. They're either coming tomorrow or Monday, you said? Let's talk
Yes.
about raffling off a limo.
Yes.
Limo ride.
We
A
can do
limo
that.
ride, not the limo.
Right.
We need to be very careful because there's another event we're working with where they were raffling off a Lamborghini. But it's not the Lamborghini, it's a Lamborghini driving for the day.
Yes.
So,
Right.
again, we have
You
to be
have
a
to be
little...
so careful.
we have to be
people
so
think
careful.
Crazy
But this
thoughts.
is a closed but it's a closed event. They're not open to the public, that event. Did you know that?
What's by invite only?
It's by invite only.
I did not know that.
She told me that today. So she says, we're covered because it's by invite only.
Okay.
That's like it's Captain Stubing.
I mean, you can't invite anyone.
I can't. I can't.
Well, Captain Stubing on 11/11 is going to be on a cruise.
Where are you going? New York?
No, I'm going on the Western Caribbean. I told you.
Again?
I'm going to Honduras. I've never been.
It's beautiful.
Really?
You got some job. That's
Oh,
all I can say.
please,
Seriously, you got some job. Every
Dawn,
week
come
you're going
join us.
Every week you're going somewhere else. Every week.
We're going to Honduras. Seriously?
Your
Yeah.
passport
Nice.
must be like an encyclopedia.
No,
You don't. I'm sorry,
No,
but
it's okay.
you don't. It does. The event we have is on 11/11, so we can raffle that off. So
Okay.
it could be when you're in town.
Turn
So-
that microphone to
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hello. We got Dawn DeMarco book with us. I love having you on set. I love that shirt on you. That is beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
very pretty.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Love the
Thank you.
necklace.
I just
Is
designed
that
it.
one of your pieces?
Yes.
Of course
You
it
know I
is.
only wear my stuff.
I know. I was
Yeah.
thinking today I need another Dawn piece. I need a Dawn fix.
That's an amethyst. That you
Yes, faceted amethyst.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Those are beautiful.
Right? Yeah, I'm actually going to Madeline's gala in New Jersey, in Bayonne, New Jersey, for her foundation.
This weekend?
No, at the end of October,
Okay.
and I needed a necklace for my dress, so I designed this.
How nice is that? So wait, let me design something.
Well, I can do that too. So if you have a special event, I can always
Do
design
you do
something.
clothing? Because I need a new suit.
No.
She does crowns though for bridals.
Right.
For
Yes, I
tiaras,
do.
for veils. She'll do crowns.
About
Right.
for quinces?
Huh?
For quinces, the Spanish.
Of
Quince-
course,
quince-
yeah, the same thing, really.
Quinceaneras.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that, but yes.
For that.
I didn't get that roll of the tongue.
Quinceañeras.
Easy for you to say, not.
And I bet you design jewelry for weddings as well.
Yes. Yeah. I can do almost anything you
So
want.
any bride that needs jewelry designed, you can call Paul. You can call Dawn.
Right.
Sparkle of
Exactly.
life.
I'm actually working on a friend of mine who suffers from Lyme disease. She wants me to create like a charm, and then we're going to do necklace, earrings, that kind of stuff, bracelet, to do a fundraiser for Lyme disease and get the awareness more out there, because it's a horrible disease. So I've been playing the last few days, just kind of drawing stuff, and then I'm going to sit with her and see which direction she wants me to go. So
Just as an idea, for a not-for-profit looking to do fundraising,
Mm-hmm.
getting a cruise certificate and then auctioning that off at a live auction is a fabulous way
Yes,
of making
absolutely.
money.
No
And
kidding.
if they get guests who go along, they have points that they give each guest. Those points can be turned back to the charity in terms of profit, and it's a great
Okay.
fundraiser. Also, you bring your donors on board for a seminar at sea, and the expectation is that they're going to write a check at the end of the cruise. Great way to do it.
right, I will keep that in mind because I have my own foundation as
Paul,
well.
how do you get a cruise certificate?
Yeah.
Well, normally,
Yeah.
normally,
that
An
work?
interviewer. Yeah.
normally it would be donated by one of the.
Cruise lines?
Well,
Maybe?
typically it's by one of the donors or one of the businesses that is
I see.
affiliated.
So it has
with
to be
that.
sponsored by someone.
And then you sell tickets, $20 a ticket. You have a limited number of them, and you can raise a substantial amount of money because you have no outlay for the cost of the trip. For somebody, for $20, you have a great opportunity, or 3 for $50, whatever you want to do it.
Sure.
And it's a great vacation for somebody, and it's a wonderful way for the organization to raise money.
Sure. Absolutely.
What a great
And
idea.
there's a few other wrinkles you can throw in there. Once they're on the ship, you can do fundraising on the ship as well, no?
You can do fundraising on the ship, but I also love the idea of the Lamborghini for a day. What an incredible prize that would be
Yeah.
for a charity to be able
Right.
to raffle off. I've seen that done. Actually, they used to have. I don't know if they still have the racetrack up in North Palm
Yes.
Beach.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
I've been on that bad boy.
And yeah, you get. and you,
I might be afraid to do that.
I would be afraid to do that.
120 miles an
I
hour.
want to
Yeah,
go on
no.
a parachute. I want to go skydiving. I'm afraid to do that though.
You're going to jump out of a plane,
But
3
you won't-
miles
yeah.
up, but you won't drive around.
Nix
track.
on any of that stuff. No thanks.
I want to go
Staying
on an
here.
air balloon.
All
I
of
like
you.
a roller coaster.
I can't be up in the sky because it'll rain yellow. I'm not doing it. Just saying. I feel sorry for all them bad boys down there.
Oh my gosh, I saw that movie where they had her going from building to building in New Orleans,
What?
and yes, there you go, girls trip.
Now I had a question. I was hoping to see you early in the week, but I have a question for you. I want to create a stone that is. You remember when we spoke? We had the with the lemon and
Yes.
the flowers. What was that called?
Sounds like vitalizer.
Vitalizer, which worked on the frequency of the Earth, which is 560.
Megahertz, yes,
Is that what it is?
something like
But
that.
anyway, I want to get a stone. I want to talk to you about a certain stone with that kind of frequency.
560?
And we have to do some research because
Okay.
I think that
Yeah.
that particular stone will balance out the human body.
An energy stone, so it works on sound frequency.
Sound frequency.
Now, remember when we had the vitalizer? Don't
No, I'm saying, okay, I'm
you
going to
think,
work on it.
you think I'm crazy? Remember when we had the
Well,
vitalizer?
hello.
We had the
Crazy,
vitalizer
crazy.
with the lemon. Did I ever do the lemon with you?
No.
I never did the lemon test
No.
with you.
No.
Wow.
That's why you think I'm
Do
crazy.
you guys know each other, by the way? Dawn, do you know Paul? Do you know Adelphi?
No.
Adelphi,
No, I
this is
don't.
Dawn. Dawn, this
So
is
nice to
Adelphi.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. It's
I-
fun.
Marco.
I know Paul. I've met
Okay,
Paul on
just check,
several
make sure
occasions.
everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Adelphi does networking.
Oh, cool.
I do.
Wonderful.
She's a professional networker.
I go out and I network for companies. I become an extension of their team
Oh,
in
neat.
events, trade shows, conferences.
Oh, she didn't tell you why you were here today.
She actually came for the 1 o'clock guest that canceled 10 minutes ago.
She
In her
did.
face.
Which is fine because now you
Which
get
is
to
now we
okay.
get you here.
Now we
Okay.
get some
No, I'm
fundraising.
glad to be here. I was going to stop by.
see
Works
somebody
out
you
really well.
definitely want to talk to, and of course,
Absolutely.
you know, Paul is like
Yeah.
He owns a ship. Did you know Paul owns a ship?
He owns a
Happens
ship.
to
Well,
be.
he has many
Fleet.
ships.
Fleet.
Yeah.
He owns a fleet of ships.
They said to him, the guy's here. What guy? The guy who owns the ship. I said, who's that?
The boat is what
Paul,
they said.
a boat. No, a ship.
A ship.
A ship. He owns a ship. I said, what? And I didn't know you had your own money.
Well, they said cruise, and I just put Tom on top of it, and they said it got
And
confused.
then again, it's all about the
Oh, that's
optics.
so funny.
Cruiseoptics.com. You know his phone number?
Whose?
Paul's.
No.
Come on.
561-232-2626. What's our phone number here?
It is 888-994-4995. You know, if you don't call, if you don't jump in the pool, you're never going to get wet. So come on, you got to get in there to check it out. I'm not asking you to go on a trip. I'm asking you to call and get some information.
Dawn, when you got married, did you have a big wedding?
No.
You have a
There was
small
it
wedding?
was like 75 people.
Do you remember your wedding?
Yes, I do. Very much so because I
Were you
married
there?
later in life. Yeah. No, I mean it was very small. It could have been bigger because I have a lot of close friends, but I scaled back and because
When did you get married?
in March
No, where?
where Calvary Chapel, Fort Lauderdale.
And then where'd you celebrate afterwards?
At my dear friend's home. This is a funny story. At my dear friend's home in Parkland, they had this huge. It was designed after like an Italian villa, and when they were building it, I was single, wasn't dating anybody, and I was walking through. This is when I had the alarm company, and I was walking through and designing the alarm system for their house. And I said to Dean, I said, you know, I'd like to have my wedding here, and he's like, okay, we'd love to do that. And of course, then I shared it with Valerie, and they were like, yeah, they were on board.
But you weren't dating.
No, I
were
hadn't
just
even met.
talking.
We just I knew eventually I'd get married. Yeah, so that's where we had our
So
reception.
how long after that story originated did you get married?
Ooh, gosh, you know, I think it was probably maybe 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So let me get
Yeah,
this right.
I'm very patient.
Did you manifest
should.
this marriage?
Yes,
5
I
years
did.
later? I see.
Yeah, I prayed for
There
him.
you have it.
You're going to go back to that
I'm not.
conversation?
I'm staying. She's my friend. I'm staying very clear.
He doesn't believe in
I know.
manifesting.
No, I
That is
prayed.
total
No,
manifesting.
I don't. Okay, I prayed for him to God. I asked God to bring him into my life and make it very clear that he's the one and take all others out. And that's exactly what he did.
And how long you been married?
11 years, 11 and a half years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And have you ever gone on a cruise?
I've been on many. I was telling Jen the other night. I used to go on cruises all the time with the Miami Dolphins because I'm a huge Dolphins fan. And I don't like the Jets at all.
I
Just
wouldn't-
saying.
I wouldn't go on a cruise with the Jets or the Dolphins.
Yeah,
That sounds like
but
trouble.
I was 22 years old. I mean, come on, it was
But what
fun.
about now?
I'm kind of cruised out, but I would consider going to Alaska. I've always wanted
On a
to
cruise?
do that cruise. Yeah,
Can you do that?
Yeah.
yeah, you can do
Have
any
you
of
done-
those.
You haven't done it.
The
Me neither.
inner or the outer, depending upon.
I'm
what we
afraid to
wanna
go to Alaska because they may hit an oil pipe or
I'd
something.
love to.
No,
You know, it was really
More of
funny.
a chance of that than an iceberg now.
The other night, I'm texting Dawn to come on the show, and I'm texting Jen, and Jen's texting. I'm with you at the studio,
I remember
Right.
and Jen's texting me, and Dawn's texting me. And next thing Dawn says is, "I'm with Jen."
Yeah.
And I said, "But you're both texting me."
oh
from
my
your
God, it was
phone."
hysterical.
Did you both know you were texting me?
Yeah, finally, yes. It was like, okay, wait a minute. Dawn wants me to come on the show, and she's like, oh yeah, she's texting me about something else. I'm like, yeah, there you go. No,
This happens every day.
so fun.
Normal.
I love her,
All
by
right.
the way.
So-
She's
Yes,
amazing.
everyone loves Jen.
So we're going to take a commercial and then talk Paul's plans.
We got more plans to talk about.
God, this is really the time of the year to travel because everybody is looking to create a deal now because we're just getting into the busy season.
Sure.
And the ships want to fill up, the resorts want to fill up, and they're coming out with some really outrageous deals.
All right, stay tuned. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. More with travel deals with Paul. We'll be right back.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy. jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the...
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a Travel Thursday. I love my wands, Dawn. The wands that...
I love your wands, too.
You love my wands, Freddy? What you got? You got your own wand.
I love my one.
Yeah, I know. It's been one of those days.
Or do you want it to be the middle finger instead?
Free? I guess I need to get some more sparkles for Paul.
Well,
You know what happened is I didn't do as many because there was food on the table.
Well, hold on a second.
Where's the food from?
The food is from In Good Taste Gourmet to Go.
Oh, you had...
Would you like some
Good.
lunch?
I'm going to have some, but not right now.
You can have some
Cookies
lunch.
are
We'd
fabulous.
like to see you chew on the air.
You looking for this,
No,
Freddy?
that's not pretty.
1445 North Congress Avenue in Delray Beach. Give Stacy a call. You can even ask for Susan. 561-368-0082 is catering. They do all your catering needs. You can pick up and go. Lunch, dinner. They're open every day from 11 a.m. until the food runs out, which is about 4 or 5 o'clock. And it's amazing. Yes, I was in the kitchen. I
Wow.
was a little uncomfortable at first,
I
but
called
they made it
911.
look very inviting. It wasn't overwhelming.
It
There
was
was
huge.
nothing hot.
The
Really?
kitchen's bigger than this room. It's tremendous.
Wow.
They have 1,400 square feet.
And 13 of it is the kitchen.
It's the kitchen.
Wow.
It's huge.
Amazing, isn't it?
Official caterer of the Brooklyn Cafe is what
Nice.
we're trying to get with these people. Check them out. The food is to kill. I mean, you would die for it. It's unbelievable.
So I asked if she would cater Thanksgiving. And she said, we
Nice.
book Thanksgiving out a year in advance.
Are you-
But she said, I would more than happy to cater it if you pick it up. She said, I just don't have enough to staff it, but I'm more than happy to cook and cater it because my mother's doing Thanksgiving, but my mother's not cooking
Oh.
either.
I got
Really?
12
I love to
interns, and
cook.
if you feed them, they'll do it.
I love making turkey.
How was the food?
I've never made a turkey before.
Really?
Good?
I love
I
the
have
smell.
never made. I love the smell of it, but I've only made turkey
What?
breast of turkey. You ever made a turkey?
I told you, I went to a turkey last year at Linda's
went to a
family.
turkey?
I went to a turkey party. They had 8 different type of turkeys.
Did they
Have you ever
really?
made
Yeah,
a
they
turkey?
boil them. What?
Fry them. Ever made a turkey?
I raised turkeys. I killed
See, I
turkeys.
couldn't do that. Yeah.
I had a
either.
40-pound turkey in Puerto Rico.
And you killed
He was
it.
huge.
Wasn't he your buddy?
No, what happened was the female ate poison and died, and they have something called moquillo. You know,
Yeah.
when the thing fall when the heads go down, he was going to die anyway, so I just ended the misery.
Why do I ask?
You never know what you're going to get, do you?
You know, the older I get, the more and more I sound like my mother. Why do I even ask all the questions
Isn't
I
that a
ask?
scary thing?
You never know what's going to come out of your mouth. I never imagined stories like that.
But it's true. He used to follow me.
It's always true.
He used to follow me. We have like 26 acres of land.
Oh
and he used to follow me because I used to drop a little bread or something, and I would take him on the road, across the road, the other side. I had tomatoes. Listen, I was a
And you
farmer.
killed him.
I had to.
Did you pluck his feathers?
Absolutely.
Oh, my
They took him
God.
out of his misery, poor thing.
Never name your food.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that. I'm telling you, if I had to kill for my food, I would be a total vegan
Yeah.
because I couldn't. I mean, I remember going fishing with my friend. We were fishing for hours. I finally caught one. We caught one fish. It was like this big, and I go throw it back. I'm going to throw it back, and we threw it back. I'm telling you,
We used to raise rabbits.
No, you didn't kill
Bugs
the rabbits.
Bunny. Yep. And they taught me how to do it and do it mercifully.
Oh, I'm sorry. How is that mercifully when you kill something?
Well, you eat it. The rabbit stew is delicious.
Well, no,
and
I
it's
get
very
it.
good for you.
I get it. And
Chicken? You eat chicken?
Yeah, I know.
Kill
Not
a
as
lot of
much.
those, too.
I'm really going more vegan than I used to.
I had a baby calf, but I wouldn't eat him.
Okay, we're going to ask Paul about his travel deals. Because
This could go
okay,
anywhere.
your stories could make me go vegan.
But you eat meat. You've eaten one chicken in your life. You've eaten one turkey in
Yeah.
your life. You've
Sure,
eaten it. So
but you're-
somebody's got to kill it.
Look, and I like leather, so I'm a hypocrite.
Paul, what do we got going?
Well, we're going on food tours.
I would honestly like to go on a food tour of Palm Beach County. There's an organization that does that, and I think that'd be so much fun to take our crew and go on a food tour.
Are you kidding? They're going to food coma. These guys can eat.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's true.
They're young.
Everybody here's over 6 feet. They can eat.
She gave us a brownie, and it was about this big, a piece of brownie.
Gone.
Giovanni didn't even let it go out the door.
She opens up, he takes a brownie. Now, in my world, you take a piece.
Right.
You take the whole brownie. and I've never
So
seen
nobody,
anything like it.
nobody got to taste this brownie.
Looks
So
really good.
I look at Dawn's face, right? She's like, he's eating the whole brownie.
I've never seen anyone actually take the whole brownie.
Did you not learn to share?
I said, wow, Jill must be real hungry. Yep.
At least
There's
he's
more
honest.
food for you guys. Have some lunch. There's tuna wraps. There's
Yes.
grilled chicken and quinoa
Ryder,
cookies.
come and eat.
Key lime.
Grilled chicken and quinoa.
Now,
Was
I
one of
had a
mine.
question about food on a ship. The best part of every ship, of every cruise, is that it looks. God, don't worry about it. Is that for some reason the food is spectacular on a ship. The food, none of it is bad. Not the turkey, not the food. Even the drinks are professionally made. Which is, of all the lines that you've gone, which had the best food that you enjoyed?
You know, you can have a Mercedes-Benz, you can have a Cadillac, you can have a Chevrolet. They're all going to get you to the same place.
Yeah.
Each cruise line is priced for a different audience.
True.
So you go on one cruise line and they're going to have lobster and it'll be perfect. You go on another cruise line, they're going to have prime rib and it's going to be perfect. But for consistency, what the cruise lines are doing is they're offering a regular dining room experience. They have fabulous buffets where they slice something different every night. But they're all coming out with specialty restaurants where you pay a little bit above what the cost of the cruise is. And it's like going to Morton's for steak, or it's like going to Bonefish for...
So what
The
do
bang
you
bang shrimp. I love that stuff.
I can't, I can't eat that anymore.
Really?
So what do you order? What do you like? If it's me, I'm having lobster and steak. I'm sorry. It's not like I cruise like you every week.
Well,
It's pretty good to be Paul.
they package them. So, you can get 3 different restaurants and you pay a price. So you may go for sushi one night. The next night you may go for a beef or a prime rib. Then they have Asian fusion, which is, with the food going up in the air, and they have
The hibachi.
going on there. And it's customized to really what you want. And some of them even have chef's table where they will prepare the meal especially for you. They'll pair it with the perfect wine and the perfect dessert.
that's nice.
Again, it's experience. It's what it is that you want.
Well, Dawn, they are planning a Super Bowl cruise.
Yeah,
So-
I don't do football anymore.
You don't do dolphins anymore? You just said you're a huge dolphin
Oh,
fan.
I've been following the Dolphins since I
You're
was
3-0
12.
this year.
I don't want to get
What
into
happened?
it
What
because
happens if they
there's
go to
so
the
much.
Super Bowl?
Nope.
You're done.
I was done last
You're
year.
3-0.
I
And
know.
you're going to be 4-0 this week because they're going to play the New England hand.
No, they're going to lose to the Patriots.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they will.
The Patriots are not the same.
I know they're not, but they always
I
do
hate
that.
the fish.
But
I'm
New
betting the
England,
I'm
New
betting
England
the
never
Mi-
loses back to back.
Yes, they have.
Well, this year they have, but I'm telling you,
I'm betting
we're
the
gonna
Dolphins.
bet.
No, I'm betting the Dolphins.
I'm betting.
because
I'm
when
betting
I bet
the
the Dolphins,
Patriots.
what happens?
The opposite. You're always
Oh.
going against Freddie's bet.
Oh,
Big money on the
Always.
Dolphins. Big money on the Dolphins.
All right, so tell us about the Super Bowl cruise, Paul, and what else you have going on.
Super Bowl cruise is coming up January 30th. It's on the
Mariner of the Seas.
Mariner of the Seas out of.
I love how she just knows. She just knows everything.
She's there.
She's
She doesn't-
amazing.
She doesn't
amazing.
Let you think.
Right.
And it's going to be for 5 days. So we'll go as far as Mexico, be a party the entire week. Leave Miami, you come back on Monday morning, and you're ready to go to work, and you will have a fabulous time. The entire back of the ship is going to be one large projector TV, so
That's
you'll see
amazing.
all the football,
That's amazing.
all of the bars, all of the restaurants will have TVs around there, and it's all about the party. You
Sure.
bring a lot of friends, and you have a great time.
How much is it?
It's going to price out somewhere around $1,000, $1,200 a couple.
All right, but
That's
let me
not
tell
bad.
you
Not bad,
something.
right?
That's not bad at all.
I gotta be on top.
That's not bad at all.
No.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I
be-
know.
I
The
gotta
cabins
be-
below,
No,
not
no,
so
I
fun.
gotta be- I want lobster and steak, but you're gonna bring it up to the top.
You want a balcony?
Do you know I went on one cruise? I went upstairs. And
The
I went
owner's
to check it
suite.
out. Yeah, I went to the owner's suite. And
Did
there
you
was-
really?
Yes. And
Nice.
and the owner was there, but they were cleaning the room. So I guess he must have thought I was part of the cleaning crew. So I said to him,
I thought you made a new friend.
I said, "How you like the room?" He says, "Oh, I travel like this all the time." And he must have been some kind of.
Sarah,
porn
can you
or
help
something.
them open the door, please? Thanks.
So I said to him, "Oh, I wanted to get this room, but you got it before me." He said, "Oh, you could come and hang out. Stay with me, no problem." But I'm gonna tell you, that is top of the line, unbelievable. When you're up there, you get to see God.
Okay. The new ship coming in for Royal Caribbean is the Symphony of the Seas. That's the biggest
That's the
ship
big,
in
yeah.
the world
Right.
right now. And they have a family owner suite that is 2 stories high. It can fit 10 people.
2
in-
stories high.
It's on 2 decks. And you can walk up the stairs, and from the top to the bottom, they have a sliding pond for the kids to come down for the breakfast.
Imagine getting married in that.
Amazing.
Although I guess in your honeymoon you wouldn't want everyone in your suite.
Yes, you do.
No.
In your
Everybody in
honeymoon?
there. Yeah. Well, that's why you got nighttime. It ain't gonna be 24/7.
How cool would that be to put everyone in your suite, right? Host everyone the whole weekend or whatever you're going to do for the cruise. Mm-hmm. That'd be amazing.
But the funny thing is that the honeymoon goes on. It's not a one-night event. All of a sudden, you do a week, 2 weeks, whatever, in your different countries. You're talking about a non-stop party.
Call Paul. What else we got? We got the Super Bowl cruise.
We have the
Paul.
Super Bowl cruise coming up, and right now, Royal Caribbean is also one of their ships is Harmony of the Sea, which is the ship that came in just before the Symphony. So it's 2 years old. Got to drive a little bit. It's up in Port Canaveral, and they're running a cruise to San Juan, Puerto Rico, Coco Cay, St. Martin, and Labadee, which is the
Labadee?
the private island.
Where?
But
Where's
in
Labadee?
part of the Bahamas.
Oh, okay.
But what's changing is that it's going to now be opening up Coco Cay, which is their private island. It's being finished out, and it's going to be an amazing cruise. That will be ready in 2019. And the amazing part of it is you're looking for a couple starting at $19.90.
For how long?
7 days.
7
7
days.
nights.
7 nights, even longer.
But where's that cabin? Is it like, do they have a window?
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah,
man,
the ocean
I
view.
stayed in the belly, let me
We
tell you,
gotta
when
go
I was
to
younger.
the top.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the top.
But
You
you
know,
know-
the Port Canaveral port is really beautiful.
Yes.
And it's not such a bad drive. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And sometimes we were
better
talking
than
about
Miami.
Miami is so crazy with the parking.
Oh, it's horrible down
Sometimes it's really just worth the drive because you can just decompress.
there. Leisurely, yeah.
Right? If you're not going to get, we talked about the limo taking you to Miami or
We
Fort
do a
Lauderdale.
party bus. Take
If you go
40
to Port
people.
Canaveral, it's such a nice, easy, low-key port to go to. It's really the Disney cruise
Now,
out
did,
of there.
did you ever wonder how you fit 40 people's luggage on the party bus?
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about it.
You'd have a separate car.
They have a van. A
Oh,
van.
they
do.
All the luggage goes in this big van, and they follow up.
There you have it.
I just made that up.
I was
believe
It's
you.
true,
That's
though.
pretty
It is
gullible.
true.
It's
I've
true.
seen
When
that.
you go on conferences and they take the transportation, everyone goes in one van. They have another van just for the luggage.
In New York, there used to be a jacuzzi limo. I did a little
Yeah, I
bit.
don't
I
think I would
remember
want
that.
to do that. Yeah, no.
Oh no, it's fun. No, they sanitize it.
Yeah.
And listen, you go in the pool, don't you?
Not, I don't swim
You've
anymore.
never been
I
in-
used to love
You
to
don't
swim.
swim anymore. You don't cruise no more.
She doesn't do
You
football
don't do the
anymore.
Miami Dolphins
Yeah, I
no more.
know.
What
I
is
do other
wrong?
things.
She hangs with us a lot
I like
more.
museums and art. And
What they
Speaking
gotta-
of museums, Uffizi Society, Friends of Uffizi, was supposed to be here with us today on a 1 o'clock hour, but Lisa Marie is very busy packing for her trip.
Yeah,
go
she's going to
Florence to
Florence.
go to the Uffizi, and she was telling us about this Russian amazing orchestra that's going to be there, and
I'm going in 2 years. I'm telling you.
there's
That
an
was-
event. I believe it's October 21st, 22nd. That's Sunday
yeah, it
at
was-
the
I think-
Boca Raton
right.
Museum, talking about the restoration of their projects. And we have gotten permission to cover the event.
Yes.
so
so
excited.
all
We
of
need-
you guys
but we
that have,
need to talk to somebody.
we have them on the email. We just have to.
You know, doing things is you go in there with a camera and you go.
We got a month.
Okay.
Do you know the story of the museum?
No.
Of a museum or that
No,
museum?
of Uffizi. The museum was heavily damaged during World War II by the Nazis when they were bombing it. And these were antiquities that go back.
God, I know.
And this is all private money that's being
Right.
donated to restore these priceless antiquities and to expand the museums. And
It's amazing.
Uffizi is a fabulous
I know.
place. Florence is a lifetime trip.
So going.
You go, you never, it's like your Greek islands. You go and you never want to come home.
We were really looking forward to having her on the 1
I
o'clock
know.
hour to
She's
talk about
amazing.
it.
She's an amazing woman.
She really is.
It's her, and then there's the
Daniela?
Daniela, who's
Yeah, I
the,
haven't met Daniela yet. I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah, she's the Italian. I call her.
Okay.
It's because she's
Yeah.
from Italy.
And it's really funny when you talk to the two of them. They have so much history.
I know. The knowledge that they have is just so vast.
So let's introduce Nancy from the Beast.
Networking Beast.
Networking Beast.
Networking beast.
We're loving your dress, Nancy.
Love the
Thank
dress.
you.
The hair.
Perfect
I
color.
love the hair.
Perfect
the hair
color.
from you.
Dawn, I'm thinking
And
you
shoes.
should recreate it in a collar so any dress Nancy wears, she can wear that piece.
I love that.
I wish I could wear this piece, but it's attached to the
That's what I'm thinking. Dawn creates jewelry, sparkle of life.
Yes.
She could create a piece just like that,
I
and
wanna
then you
look at
could
it
wear it with
closer.
everything.
I have an event this evening, and
This evening.
it was very important for me to look
You look
my
gorgeous.
very best because I'm not only representing my company, but I'm also representing FAMP in the Gold chapter, the Gold Coast chapter. So I
What's
volunteer quite a
FAMP?
bit. FAMP, which is the Florida Association of Mortgage Professionals.
She does mortgages.
Beautiful dress.
Really?
You do mortgages or you do insurance?
I do insurance.
But you're also involved with the
my-
mortgage.
My main focus is mortgage professionals as well as realtors.
Now, do you do cruising? You ever gone on cruises before?
I have cruised. Sadly, I have not been on a cruise for some time.
Oh.
The
But you
last
do a
time
lot of
I
networking.
went, I
We
was
got a
married.
guy. Sorry.
It's wonderful. It's the most bang for your buck.
Seminars at sea are fabulous.
I just need to, meet somebody fabulous that will take me on a cruise.
There you go.
I think we need to
So
do
you're
a
single.
singles cruise.
Yes.
Nancy.
Yes, a singles cruise would be nice as well.
Well, I have.
I have an issue
That's
getting
a
away from my
possibility
children. I
coming
crave
up.
them, so it's a little difficult to be away from them.
Oh, they have single cruise with kids.
Yes, but mommy wants to be mommy.
Oh, well, then you
Mommy
don't-
needs mommy
Well, then-
time.
well, then mommy don't crave them too much.
Well,
Listen, I know a guy from the Bronx that can lift that jewelry
What did
off
you
your
say?
dog.
Mommy don't crate them too much?
Don't crave them too
Oh,
much.
I thought you were
I
going to
do.
crate
I
the
can't
kids.
help it. They're young, and these days are numbered, and they
I-
won't always
right.
be.
I got to meet your daughter,
You did.
which is, she has a future in acting.
How old is your daughter?
She's 10.
They're young.
Oh.
But
Great
she
age.
acts like she's 22, and she's all over the camera. She's giving directions to her mother on how to sit and talk, and it was just hilarious.
She's definitely 10 going on 22.
Yeah.
Like you said, she's wise beyond her years. I'm very happy. She's a very, very wit and funny and lovable and very charismatic child, and it makes me very proud to be her mommy.
We may have a solution to this whole thing. I'm meeting on Tuesday here with two psychologists who not only have their private practice, but they started a millionaires matchmaking club. And we're talking about holding an event here at the Art Gallery for a mix and mingle.
All right,
And
stay tuned for that. We're just going to commercial
Right.
break. When we come back, let's
Yeah.
talk more about that, Paul. Give us a call, 888-994-4995.
I got so many questions.
Millionaire. Remember we
right
talked
back.
about those private rooms?
We'll be right back.
That was like perfect.
Welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at Scolovacia. Best pizza in Florida, I'm gonna tell you.
Look at the wine glass.
Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Scolovacia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
That cheesy American.
Processed.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing.
Come visit Scolovacia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Delray Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig
He
in.
wasn't around doing that.
Do you feel tired? Do you feel that your energy is stuck? Are you just existing on autopilot? Are you ready to rise and shine to your fullest potential? At Rise and Shine Holistic Arts, I help you awaken and activate your highest self. Contact me at 619-249-3157 or Rise and Shine Holistic Arts on Facebook. Rise and shine to your yes, your excellent self.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Ready, set, go beyond. I'm Jordana Foster. As a motivational speaker, trainer, and mindset coach, I understand the importance of positive energy and inspiring others to become the best version of themselves. With an emphasis on personal and professional growth and development, I help individuals, entrepreneurs, and organizations to succeed by addressing their limiting mindsets. Learn how to go beyond your limiting beliefs and maximize your individual strengths to unlock your true potential to thrive. Are you ready to go beyond, to live your best life now? Contact me, ReadySetGoBeyond.com or 305-753-6758.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the...
We're on. How do you like that, Freddy?
I don't want my water to show.
We're back. And we're back. Monkey chip, male chip, because our newsletter is going out next month. You know, from the corner of my eye, Paul, I think I like seeing Captain at the head of the table.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
I'm beginning to find out that this is the best angle for me on this deal, because Dawn still hasn't put any TV, but now that I look,
Dawn hasn't put the TV.
There's
I'm
a
going to
TV.
get on a ladder in my stilettos and hang it.
That would be very
the
interesting.
problem I have is there's so many lights in the studio. I need to figure out where I'm going to put the TV.
You've got one right there. We just got to plug it in.
No, we're putting the bar there. I need a small TV by
You're
that
putting in a
plug.
bar?
Yeah. I tell you, it's going to be.
I like Moet, just in,
Well,
let
this
you know.
is a segment bar
Oh.
for products in big,
Oh.
huge bag. What's
Do you
on
remember
it?
on the Love Boat? Isaac Washington was the bartender.
Loved him.
Wow, you remember his name?
I do.
Isaac
Yeah,
Washington.
huh?
Saturday Night TV
Isaac,
hello.
was Love Boat,
Right.
Fantasy Island. That was my Saturday night
And
entertainment.
the name
growing
of the
up.
cruise line was? What cruise line was
I
it?
don't know what cruise line it was.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Julie was
Princess.
the cruise director. Ah,
Princess.
'cause that's
How could you
California.
forget that with your wand?
with my wand. There you go. The Princess Cruise Line. That's what we should do.
In Miami, I got to meet the guy, the beer commercial. The guy who's the man, the dude,
The Dos Equis man.
that guy.
Did you?
Yes, I
Is
got
that
to
beer?
meet him.
That's not beer, is it?
It's a beer, the Dos Equis.
Oh,
Dos
that's
Equis.
cute. Oh,
I got to meet him. I ran into him back to back, and I turned around and I said, "Oh, it's the Invincible Man." And I got to
And the
meet,
International Man of Mystery.
and I got to meet the bartender from the Love Boat that night.
Wow.
I think we
He's
should do a
Amish.
segment with Paul at the bar. But I do. I like the white shirt and the hat. You know, when
You
you're,
like
when
that?
you're across
Yeah.
from me, I get to see the whole look. It's a nice ensemble.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
You know, we could put the bar up, and you'll be the bartender.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Well, you're just going to be with a glass.
Sorry.
What? What's the matter?
I just found that funny.
What?
I like the whole ensemble.
I got her snorting.
And I just snorted.
You know, you should be a fan of the Washington Redskins because they got the Snort Club.
You know,
Oh,
people,
right, the pigs, yeah, huh?
you
Yeah,
know, people
the
that fill
hogs.
their studio audience.
Right?
We should
Right.
have Dawn come every day just to get everyone going.
I don't know if my heart can take it. And listen, I got a dry cleaner bill for you.
Okay.
I can't get this stuff off my clothes.
What stuff?
The glitter. It's
You're
everywhere.
not supposed to.
I went to LA yesterday, and Jody says, "My God, you're covered in glitter." So I had to go to the bathroom. I was smacking my clothes
All over your
against the
hat,
wall.
too.
It's everywhere.
But Paul is a little upset that he's not covered enough in glitter today.
What are you talking about? Every time I look at him, it's like the glitter man.
Well, my wife says, what, no glitter today?
Must
What's
have been with
going on?
Dawn. Or not with Dawn today.
Now she thinks I'm fooling around because I don't have any glitter on today.
See that?
You just better not have $single bills.
Yes, yes.
All right, so tell us about
Okay,
what you
so
got next Tuesday. Oops,
One
that's
of
my
the
love
things,
lock.
and we've spoken about this on air, are about having expeditions where people are going away to learn. And I was introduced to this fabulous couple who are psychotherapists. They have a regular psychotherapy practice. And as part of their practice, they use a lot of metrics in understanding people and who they are. And what grew from that is a millionaire matchmaking service. Really hard for single
Two
women.
shrinks came
Yes.
up with that.
Yeah.
Two shrinks.
Yeah, and it's very, very hard for people to find one another. You know, Tinder's great, but if you're really looking for a long
Tinder's a
relationship,
hookup.
it takes more than that.
What's a Kendra?
Tinder.
What
It's
is
a
that?
hookup
That's a
app.
hookup app.
Oh, there's no one have plenty of fish.
Well,
no
aren't
more?
they all hookup apps?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The kids are laughing at us because they're like,
You know
yeah,
what
they're
Kendra
so
is?
old. It's
Yes,
not-
we are old.
It's not Kinder, it's Tinder.
She's saying, "What are you guys actually
Tinder,
doing?"
Kendra.
They think we're
And
funny.
if it's
We're
a free app, you're in trouble. I can tell you
That's
that.
not necessarily true.
Okay.
I've met some very nice people on free
But you're
apps.
still single, so they ain't that nice.
Ooh.
No.
Just letting. I'm
Well,
just being
listen,
real.
but-
I was on
okay.
Plenty of Fish, and trust me, there's nothing but
There's a lot
plenty
of
of danger
wackos.
out there. Wacky,
Well,
wacky.
sometimes you find a diamond in the rough.
Sometimes the rough finds you.
This
Turns
is
you-
Most
true.
rough, yeah.
This
Turns
is
you
very
into a lump
true.
of coal. is what
Absolutely.
happens. So I want to know what you were doing with this group of people putting this millionaire. And is it people looking for millionaires or millionaires looking for people? Because there's a big difference there.
Well, these are people of means who are trying to find
Millionaires.
millionaires, but they're trying to find people of quality
Right.
who will fit in within their lifestyle. You know, who are not carrying the pick and shovel as gold diggers, men or women. It doesn't matter which.
Sure,
But they're looking to find somebody because A, they're very, very busy. Two, they've wasted so much time going with the wrong people for the wrong reasons. And three, they want to have something scientific that might bring them together, something of interest. And
Scientific.
yeah,
Is that what they call it now?
chemistry.
Oh, I was just about to say
Chemistry,
that.
yeah,
Well,
chemistry.
Chemistry's chemistry. That
Chemistry
you
is
can't
if you
figure
got
out.
it, you got it. It
just
doesn't
is
matter
there.
how
Well,
much
how can people
you got in your pocket.
go on this cruise?
It's
Get
not.
involved.
Well, we're not talking about a cruise right now. We're gonna
gonna do a mix.
talk
That's a reality
about
show.
doing an event here
Okay.
and
be a
get
reality
people who might be interested in becoming
Nancy's
part of
interested.
what
Look,
we're
look at her
doing.
face.
right here,
Nancy's
she's
like, yeah.
gorgeous.
I will share with you, yes, I am single. And while money is very nice, it is certainly not the most important thing.
But that's exactly why you should be in this group.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And I would be happy to be one of your hosts.
It's all about the person, the soul.
I agree.
How do they qualify the
They go through an
candidates?
interview process, and as psychotherapists, they have ways of questioning that really draw out answers, and
Right.
they create a profile. And by looking at the profiles of various people, they make an introduction, and
Gotcha.
then from that point,
That's good.
to see where it goes. And my thought was this would really be a great opportunity for people of means to get to know one another over a 3, 4, or 5-day cruise or at a resort where they had mix and mingle in different social circumstances. And it's a great way to learn how to find people, how to keep people, and how to enrich the relationship.
Now, you know that there was a show, Millionaire Matchmaker.
Oh yeah, she was raunchy.
And she was rough.
Very.
She was real. And then they did a 60 Minutes on her. That show got so popular. She's like that normally.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, what I learned from watching this show, and yes, I did watch it.
Me too.
What I learned from watching this show is that the guys looking for women are on a whole different standard because they can afford to have anything. They can afford to have any personality they want. And then they were hooking them up with people that were either too young for them, too old for them, or set in their ways. One of the problems with matchmaking is that you bring in two different identities together, and they have to meet somewhere in the middle.
Well, the other part of it is what we say we want isn't necessarily what we want or
True.
what is best for us.
So true.
And that's where somebody who has the background in psychology can help you see. Like looking at one of your paintings and have that painting become a mirror, and you actually see yourself in that painting. And that's what these trained professionals are going to do. It's not one of those things that you pay whatever you pay, and they have a pool of people and they're thrown into it. There's some thought and process and science behind it. I'm going to be interviewing them a second time. I met them once already. Because if we're going to be putting this out as an expedition for people to join, we want this to be on the up and up and be legitimate. And these are real folks who do this.
I have an idea.
Sure.
Bring them on the show Tuesday.
They're going to be coming in. I got to check the time, but we could probably get them on air because we're going to meet here in the gallery.
Let's do the Millionaires Matchmaking Club right here on air on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I'm going to be very cynical.
You always are.
I am going to be very cynical.
Well, you need
what
that
side
aspect.
are you going to take the cynicism to?
Well, let me ask you. You guys see Facebook, right? All the millennials, all you interns, you do Facebook. You ever seen the piece where the guy is a bum and he talks to a pretty girl and she says, I ain't got no time for you. See ya, you got to go. And then this big car comes on, Lamborghini, some kind. And the driver comes on and says, sir, I have your car waxed and ready to go. And he begins to take off and peel off his old man clothes. And he goes to his car. And she says, this is your car? Yes,
Things
it is.
change.
It's not really realistic. I mean, let's be real.
But do you think it wasn't? Or was it?
think it
Fact.
was.
Let's check it.
You know what? Facebook.
Nothing's
show.
true in Facebook.
It's just fake. You know this.
Well, let me ask you.
Let
me ask you a question. I got a question for you.
Okay.
I used to own a Jaguar in New York City many years ago. And this was a green-colored, money color. I used to call it the money car. And I used to wait till it rained and drove this Jag to bus stops. And I did an experiment. Mm-hmm. And I used to say to the ladies, come on, I'll give you a ride in my Jag. Come on. Where you going? Dude, okay, come on. Do you know that 90% of the time women will get in the car?
Gosh, no, I wouldn't have done that.
90% of the time.
That is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Now in Florida, guy takes out a gun and mugs me for my car.
Story.
He gets the car.
It's a
And
true
the girl.
story. Wow.
See that?
How do you come up
real
with
life,
these
it really
things,
will.
honestly?
It's a God's honest truth.
But how do you come up with these ideas to even do them?
I was going to write a book. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I was going to write a book about dating sites. Because I did a lot. When I was at NYU, I did a lot of research on dating sites. I interviewed a lot of people on dating sites about the philosophy. And and why you were on a dating site like your doctors are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But what's happened is that this whole game has changed. Now they have dating site parties where you meet, you hook up, and you go on your way. It's just craziness. It's like no tomorrow.
But there are people that actually meet the love of their lives on these sites.
Very true.
And
I
the
would
ones that
love to
actually
meet
ask
them.
a lot of questions, that they come up what the commonalities of who it is and what you're looking for, those are the ones that last.
Well, let me ask you a question. If somebody were to ask you on a date, do you do a background check on them? Do you look up their zip code? Do you do anything to get an idea who this person is before you say yes?
To be honest,
The zip code.
I do a little bit of research. Absolutely.
You have to.
You-
Absolutely. You, never know.
you
we
belong-
live in a day and age where there are a lot of crazy, unstable people. I'm a mom.
You have to
My
be careful.
safety is most important.
It's a package deal.
So okay, so you
Correct.
go on a website and you get their name and number, and you find out if they have a criminal
Of
record.
course,
That happened to
listen,
me.
I got some friends. They say, "Hey, Nance, who you going on a date with?" I go, "This is his name. This is how I met him. This
Right.
is his phone number."
Has
This is what I
anybody
think
ever done
his
that to
last
you?
name is. Excuse me?
To you, have the guy dating you ever done that to you?
I wouldn't know. I'm pretty fantastic.
But you were
There's
asking.
reasons why they would want to do that.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Go
I'll
ahead.
tell
To
you a
know me
secret.
is to love me.
I'll tell you a secret. And if Linda's watching, she'll know. Guys do it too.
You know
And
what?
what
Well, they
comes
should,
back,
because there's
you know-
a lot of
I'm
whack
pretty
jobs
sure.
out there.
Aside from a couple of tickets, I'm pretty clean. I'm
Yeah, but
pretty
have
clean
you ever
girl.
seen why a guy stops calling?
Why?
They stop calling because they check out the chick. They check out the
Oh,
girl.
they stopped calling for several reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a lot of
Let's be real.
reasons.
I
Like,
knew that was gonna happen.
Like,
Well, women,
you either
women,
gave the cookie a little too soon.
women. How
or
many?
not soon enough.
How many guys got a number? You pick up digits, right? You have this bet with your boys. You could pick up a girl's digits, and you get the numbers, and it belongs to somebody totally different. Oh, she gave him the wrong phone number. How many times you did that?
I'm thinking, I've never
How many
done
times
that.
you done that?
I didn't. I would just be very honest.
You
with
went
them.
with the whole Miami football team on a boat.
That doesn't mean I did anything with them.
You didn't give him a fake number.
No.
No.
I did.
Why would
when
I?
I was younger.
You
when I was
did.
younger.
No, I never did that.
That's
Never
just
give anyone
saying.
a fake number.
No,
You never?
Look,
Maybe.
you know what? You have to respect one another, and I'm sorry that I would not do that. That is not cool.
Yeah, but you're old school.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm
Old
old.
school's changed.
I mean,
The,
you know,
game,
hello.
the game has changed.
It has changed, but you know, you mentioned earlier about these hearings in Washington. Women can't be too careful now. I mean, it's
Men
really
and
crazy
women.
out
Look,
Men can't be
you
too
can be
careful
accused
either.
of something, and anybody can accuse anybody of anything, anytime. So
But
it
if
goes
you,
both
if
ways.
you're going out with somebody, I want to have some indication of who I would be going out with.
Correct.
Oh, absolutely.
It's-
On both
it's very
sides.
smart.
Of course.
Absolutely. It's
That's why
absolutely
dating
smart.
is down. And I feel sorry for millennials because the game has changed. There's no more interaction. There's no more socialization. Everything's done with your
Everything's
phone.
done with the text.
I know.
And you're
Go to
very-
church,
You're
your
dating-
synagogue.
Swipe right.
You're dating fingers now. This is what you. Let me see your hand. Let's see if it matches. I mean, that's what you're doing.
But
Yeah, but you
John's
gotta let
right.
people
Go to
know.
church, go to synagogue,
Yeah.
go to
You
places
know what?
that
We
you
live
like
in a
to be.
society where you're based on how you look. So if you
Sure.
look like you're a nice person, you're not going to get a right swipe. If you're hot and sexy,
What's a
you're
hot and
definitely-
sexy definition? You don't take a shower.
Everybody's
You
different.
don't shave. What's a hot and
Everybody's
sexy?
definition of sexy is different.
Okay, but
It could be in the eyes. It could be in the smile.
In the
For me,
eye.
it's the smile. I'm not going
for you, it's the smile.
I love a good smile.
So the guy could
I'm
be
a
an
sucker for a
assassin,
good
and you
smile.
love his smile.
If you
It could
got
also
jacked
be-
up everything in here, I'm definitely not going to right swipe you.
that's
I'm
true.
sorry.
But you know, people also edit their pictures.
Sure.
Oh,
I
they
saw
do?
an app where there's like a wand and it waves, and then your waist gets sucked in, and your shoulders are smaller, and your face is cleared up,
Exactly.
and
It's
you
funny
never
that
look
you
like
say that
that.
because I have gotten requests. Can I see what your entire body looks like? And I said, Can
I see yours? Excuse me.
Looks like. I'm often wearing business clothes, and a lot of my photos lately, because I network so often, are in business clothes. And I'm fortunate because I happen to be of the petite frame. But I would hear over and over, you'd never believe.
You don't
I met
look
up with
the same?
someone completely different person.
Oh, yeah.
I said, at the end of the day, it never pays to lie. It doesn't
Right.
pay to lie
No.
in general, especially when you're on a dating.
But you're not gonna get away with it. I went
No,
on
you're
a date
definitely
in
not.
Tampa one
You're
day,
definitely not.
and I'm looking around, and she goes like this and waves at me, and I said, Picture you. Picture you. It wasn't even the right hair color.
It happened to me.
Well,
the
that happens
very
with
first
women.
time
Come on.
Plenty of Fish. My very first Plenty of Fish date.
Oh, you were fishing.
Oh, yeah. I will tell you, I did meet a fantastic human being.
Human being.
I did. He's an amazing man.
Amazing. Was he married?
He was not married.
So what
He was
happened?
divorced.
And?
He had just moved here from up north, so his life really hasn't settled yet. And I
Okay.
was on the upward swing of things.
So are
of
you still
life.
friends?
We are still friends.
Well, there
We
you
still
go.
talk.
You're gonna
We
invite
no
us to the
longer
wedding?
date, but we're friends. I was
Fix
his
him up
very
with one of
first
your
friend in
girlfriends.
Florida, but he was the best thing that came off of that site. Because in life, you have the good and the bad. Unfortunately, my first time out to bat was bad. Was really bad.
Most of the time. That's why I was going to write the book. I wrote 7 pages of the book. And then I had to name names. And I said, I don't want to look
name
over my...
names.
You can't name names.
But people are going to know who they are by naming
Freddy.
names.
That
I
happens.
met my wife online
Yeah.
a long time
Where?
ago.
Online. Did they even have a line in them days?
Well, it was a telephone line.
A telephone line.
It was a wire. It was a two cans in the string.
This is 15 years ago. Yeah,
How many years?
15 years ago.
Oh, no,
It
okay.
wasn't match.
It was something, then it was called KISS, K-I-S-S, not even around anymore. She lived 150 miles north of me. I lived here. She lived up in Winter Haven. And I had a house in Lake Placid, Florida, which is sort of midway. And she is a nurse. She was an RN. She still is an RN. And we got to know each other before we even saw each other because we did a lot of conversation in text. I'm going to tell you a true story. The picture, her profile picture, was sideways. She didn't know how to turn the picture, so it was right side up. And I know as a nurse she had to be well educated, but she was typing me these messages with misspellings and words there. And I was asking my friends, I said, you think she's illiterate? I said, she can't be illiterate and be a nurse. And finally I had to ask her. I said, what's with the typing? I can't read half of it. Oh, she says, I got long nails. I can't hit the keys.
And how long you been married?
15 years.
You just threw my whole philosophy in the toilet. Thank you very much. That's good. I mean, it worked for you.
That's
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It works for some people.
So we met up at Lake Placid for a weekend for the first time. And from that point on, we saw each other every other weekend. And after a while, she says, I can't do the drive every week. And I said, great, come on in and live in West Palm Beach. We bought a house. We got married.
There you go.
And it's been
Wow.
15 years.
That's how Freddy gets clients, by his texts. Come.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he engages them in his conversations, and they have these whole conversations. And they say, "What do you mean?"
Look,
and he says,
First of all, I
just
never
come.
said that.
Just
Thank you
come.
very much.
I mean, come here. Hi." He has these like little abbreviation texts, and then they go these whole conversations. Well, Freddie said, "Oh, what did Freddie say?" He said, "Cross fine." People
First of all,
sit here. I go, "Who are these people?" He
I-
says, "We
I
have a
don't know.
meeting." Do you know who these people are? No. He
You
says,
know,
"No, I just told him to come."
My friend, I thought it was yours.
I'm going to tell you
Had
something.
that before.
This coming from the woman who invited King Rock on the set.
They're beautiful, though,
And
right?
he came in huffing and puffing, carrying 200 pounds of rocks.
Oh, my gosh.
And he puts them on the table.
Who was here yesterday?
Yeah,
Monday.
the day before.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the door and saying, and you criticize me? I invite friends or people who can be friends to show up. Look, she was in, I said, are you in that right? She said, yes.
I'm so glad
Come
Nancy
and do
came,
the show
too.
because we had somebody that canceled out. There's
Perfect.
nothing wrong with inviting people. We sell coffee.
We
Come on down,
always have
walking.
an open door. Come on down.
You sell coffee?
We sell it.
We
yeah.
sell it. We
Is
have it.
that coffee or coffee?
It's coffee.
It's coffee?
That's New
What
York.
kind of coffee is it?
We have
Do you have
organic
toffee in
gourmet
your coffee?
It's cafe.
Cafe, baby. We have gourmet
It's
coffee.
organic.
Cafe con Freddy.
So
We've got
I
a lot of
invite,
things
I
we
invite
could use,
people,
Renee.
especially when it depends on who you have on the set. With Captain Steuben over here, we can talk.
Captain Variado.
I'm gonna get a boat. Put
Ship.
it in the, no, I'm gonna get like a big racing boat and put it in the parking lot. So that when you're on set, we go take pictures in there. Everybody wants to take a picture with the captain. I made you a captain.
They love it.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
We
pretty
got to
good.
get some stripes on your shirt.
I have, we're going to be doing sandals, and we're going to be doing some of the land resorts. I got my fedora coming up pretty soon.
Ah.
Oh, you got a
I'm
fedora
not really
coming.
much of a hat person myself.
Yeah.
However, I do adore them on
All right, let's go to commercial break, Gio. Let's play the commercials from the
The
20
uniform
on our
will
1
do it
o'clock
all the
hour.
time.
So it's like a headband, but
888, hold that thought, 994-4995. You can keep talking to Freddie, but we're going to be right back.
Be right back.
You remember the Bronx Tale?
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What
Delray?
time do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And this
And
is?
the panini?
And we have a panini sandwich.
Wow, what a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable. So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to dig in, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again. Thank you.
See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. We're coming back.
We're coming back.
And we're here. Every
Welcome
time we
back.
come back, we lose another player.
888. Where it's a game of musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
That's a new segment we're going to do. We need to tell Dan about that. Studio B.
Studio B.
Give us a call, 888-994-4995. We're going to incorporate Studio B and play some games. You know that game Heads Up that Ellen does? I think we should play Heads Up.
I think you need a heads up. What's this section of the show is brought to you by the Wellness Lab store. As you can tell, I just took my CBD.
The wellnesslabstore.com, and I'm really excited because Lena's going to be here on Wednesday.
Yep.
And I said to her, we have a little problem. I said, Freddy took it all home, and he's sleeping really well, but there's nothing here. And she starts rolling on the floor laughing, upside down. You know how she gets on texting? She's so funny. She says, I got you covered. So we are going to be carrying her line of CBD here. So any of our guests that want to purchase it through us, well, really through her, but can get it here, just like they do the Airbiotics.
The Airbiotics.
We're now going to almost have, I guess, like a store, the Brooklyn Cafe store. We can put it as an e-commerce, or people can pick it up here. So everything will be here. We're going to have a lot of her essentials, the Wonder Butter, the tinctures, as well as this roll-on that you said you love on your feet.
Now, let me tell you something about this roll-on. When you put this on your feet, it's lights out. I did not know how quickly this goes through your...
More than the Wonder Butter, though?
More than the Wonder Butter.
Really? I wonder
this
why.
just puts me out. I mean...
Do you have issues sleeping? Is that why you needed it?
I have issues walking, honey.
Well,
I have
why do you
issues
use,
sleeping
tell
and
Nancy
walking.
why you use the CBD, truthfully.
Because I have neuropathy from my diabetes. And we've been looking and working with CBD to see if it alleviate the pains and everything else. Now, my doctor gave me a prescription to see if that works. And I showed him this. And he says, this may work better than the prescription. So I'm becoming a guinea pig again.
You know what? I'm a fan of all natural stuff. And anything that you can do to replace the items in your medicine cabinet is fantastic.
I'm so glad you said that, because you know what I found? They changed my medicines because of my Hashimoto's and my thyroid. When they changed my hormones, I have side effects. When Daphne changes my supplements, the only side effect is I feel better. I have no bad side effects when I go to Daphne for her supplements. They change my medication, and I have to tell you, there's always something, and I think I should just go off of it because I'm almost better not on it, which I can't, but it's amazing. So you have no bad side effects from this? Is incredible.
I have none.
I used that butter last time on my knee.
How did that work for you?
Fabulous. It didn't bother me the rest of the day.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Have some.
And then when Steve
Welcome
was here,
to the cafe.
I should put some on my knees
Yeah,
because
go
I
ahead.
wear heels every day.
you can try this too.
This is also
Try
good.
this, Nancy.
It's all. I mean, all of this stuff. And if you want, do you want to take
getting up there in
CBD?
It's a roll-on.
You want to take CBD? Don't put it on the armpits. Trust me, don't do that. I did that the first time. You want some of this?
So what is this for?
This
What
is
does
this is CBD. So this is the blueberry tincture cannabidiol.
Okay.
And it would just be 3 drops. Don't do it the way Freddy does it because he takes a lot more than 3.
Okay.
And it helps with inflammation. What
It
benefits
slows
do you have?
it all down. It makes everything a whole lot clearer. You get to
Okay,
think.
so you ingest this.
That goes
put it
under your tongue.
Under your tongue, okay.
A few drops.
Which is great.
Or you can put, this is like an icy hot with CBD, and
Yes.
then Paul just used the Wonder Butter, which smells
So I
like an
tend to
orange
have very
creamsicle.
sensitive skin, so I often stay away from anything that's like the icy hot stuff.
Then use that one.
Then use the butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it funny? I just said that to you the other day. I've been trying this new all-natural product, which I really liked, except I realize every time I use it, I have a bad allergic reaction. And last night I had a terrible one, and I was watching someone on Facebook, and she went out to buy all-natural makeup, all-natural. She ended up with a rash and hives from all-natural. So only if it says all-natural doesn't mean it's good for you. And that's what people don't realize. It really has to be
You
the
have
quality.
to put it here first.
Who thinks of doing that?
who
You
wants
just
to
go,
do that? You
let's
just
try
want
it.
it.
You
You
just
want instant
want it.
Okay, so then look like the
That's
mummy.
And that's kind of what happens. But this, you've never had a side effect to any of these products.
I have never.
A bad side effect. The good one
I
is you
have
go
never.
to sleep and you're more pain-free.
Oh my God! I put the roll on. I usually put that. And I said, let me try the roll on, which is a lot more potent than that. That works slow.
Well, the roll-on is a coolant.
The roll on, I don't know what's in it. It starts out cold, it gets hot
it
and
gets
cold,
warm.
and back. It's just wild.
The butter's great. I like it.
But the butter is so soothing.
I think I should get the butter for my feet. I wear heels all the time.
You should.
And sometimes they just ache.
Yes.
And ache and ache.
And we talk to the millennials about when they're in school and they're about to take midterms, they crash, they destroy their bodies with all sorts of drugs and yada, yada, yada. So we have somebody coming next week. I call her Fingers. And she's coming
She's coming
to
tomorrow,
show.
actually.
Oh, she's coming tomorrow. And she's going to do CBD massages.
Oh.
And you guys coming tomorrow?
Fingers. She must be.
Jerry coming tomorrow?
Magic.
That's fantastic.
Deli, you here tomorrow?
The
We're
magic
having
of
CBD
touch.
massages, so if you want a massage, come on down and join our fun tomorrow. And Daphne's coming tomorrow. Not
We have-
Daphne, I'm sorry. Leslie's coming tomorrow.
Are we
Leslie
having
Carmen.
Daphne next week?
Daphne's coming
And
Wednesday
we have Dr.
with
Hare
CBD.
next week?
If you say we do, we do.
I want to bring FAU doctors down here because they are amazed at some of the things that I do that I got my sugar down.
And I do want to meet the millionaire matchmaking couple because I think that's fascinating.
I have a new show, and we're going to get to your question. We have a question that if you can answer, we'll give something away.
What's the question?
But before we do, okay, let's get the question.
What is the
Paul
question?
talked about, what was the name of the movie?
We were talking about the movie from a few years back called The Bronx Tale. And The Bronx Tale was, it took place obviously in New York, and it was about the local mafia boss, and Robert De Niro was a bus driver, and his little boy is torn between the
Two sides of the family.
the
Yep.
mafiosa and his father, who's a straight arrow, and the mafia boss is teaching him as he's getting ready for a date. He says, "There's a test that you use. You'll always know if she's the right one."
If she's the right one. Now, if you know the test, you got 10 minutes to call in.
That's from a movie? I thought you made that up.
No.
888-994-4995. If you call in and tell us what the test was in that movie, we'll give you, what do you want to give away?
$25 gift certificate for a spa pedicure. And if you're a guy, we have waxing, and if something else, we'll come up with something.
We'll come up with
a bag of coffee.
Bag of coffee.
Brooklyn Cafe coffee. You got it.
888-994-4995. Yes, it is a real movie. It was a well-known movie.
I know the movie. I didn't realize the test was in the movie.
Oh,
I thought
absolutely.
the test was a Freddy test.
No, he had a girl.
Chaz Palmieri was the actor who played the mafia boss, and he controlled the neighborhood. There was one scene in that movie where there's a local bar, neighborhood bar, and these motorcycle thugs come in there, and they start trying to shake him down. And
they went in with the bats, and they had the Honolulu, the Hawaiian shirts, and they closed the door.
They closed the door, they locked the door.
And they said, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" He says, "What are we doing? You in my house. In my house, you're going to leave in pieces." And they
Wait till these
beat
kids
them.
find out what the test
Have
is.
you guys ever seen the movie?
The Bronx Tale?
Don't look it up, Gio. The Bronx Tale. That bus, the 34 that went across East Tremont, I used to take that bus.
And you remember where it stopped?
Absolutely. I knew the street that they filmed it on. I knew that whole shebang. But if you know the answer to the test in the movie, he borrowed a car. Something happened in the movie. We want to know what the test is.
We have a bag of coffee for you.
994-4995. You got 8 minutes.
There you have it. So you're not going to tell Nancy yet?
Now, Nancy, do you know what it is? If you get it, we'll give you the gift.
Although I would really love that. I would love to give it to a listener because that's the
Tell you what,
right thing
we'll
to
give
do.
you one too. We've had enough coffee
got
to
enough.
share.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'll have coffee. I love coffee.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, give us a call, 888-994-4995.
That's a
But
throwback
I want
movie.
to ask Nancy, because Paul also, besides planning amazing cruises and vacations, you'll also plan events. So if Nancy wanted to put an insurance group together or a mortgage broker group together and go to a hotel or come here to the gallery and book it out, you'll help put that all together.
Oh, absolutely. You know, one of the nice things about having these type of sales conventions or kickoff meetings or end-of-the-year groups, when you're away from the environment that you're normally in, you get to see the totality of the person, and you can really focus on the messaging that you want to go. And if you're then adding in the socialization of a cruise ship, or if you're going to a land resort, you're dancing at night, you're having a couple of drinks, you're having dinner together, it really cements and bonds a relationship. And if you talk to HR managers today, one of the biggest problems is retention of staff. I mean, people stay and then they go. If you want to keep that staff, you got to take care of them well beyond just the dollars. Putting them away for a vacation, telling them to bring their families along, they're going to be yours.
Now, the funny thing is that Nancy belongs to a networking group called The Beast.
The Networking Beast.
The Networking Beast.
Networking Beast.
Yes.
They go from here to California. I mean, they are huge, right?
We're quite large. You
Very
know,
large.
We're expanding the
Very
brand.
large.
We're expanding the brand. It's really starting to take off very well. We have events that have taken place in Texas. There's another one that's going to be starting up in Denver, Colorado. I know that before time, in just a short amount of time, I believe that there will be a Beast opening up somewhere in the state of California as well.
He told me that he was in negotiation.
You know, Gabe is a phenomenal human being.
And there's one on the west coast of Florida. There's a lot
There
of
is.
networking.
He just recently had one, actually, in Sarasota.
I
wanna
remember
say
that.
It was at Evie's, and they had a magician show up. How fantastic
I
is
need
that?
a magician. Can you get me a magician?
You know what? I may know a couple people on my network. I may.
I need a magician.
You know, I got about a couple thousand. I think I can help
She
you out.
may know a guy. They did something at the Buddha Sky Bar that had over 250 people there.
Yeah, it was really fantastic.
See, it's the logistics is what you have to work on. But there are lots of organizations, a lot of people, a lot of businesses. Everybody is looking now because season is here to actually work with one another to try to make your product grow.
What's the theme of the organization? When people come together under the Beast, what are they bringing together? Are they doing events? Are they doing charity work? Or is it strictly for...
Well, we haven't actually gotten into charity just yet, but that is actually on the horizon. I'm actually doing something else through another organization, which is not the Beast, which I'm not going to speak about at the moment, but I will maybe later on in the show. But what I will share with you is that when we're getting together in the Networking Beast, we have a common goal, and that is connecting people and allowing them to cultivate those relationships.
Excellent.
We start them out. We're like little matchmakers, except we're not millionaire matchmakers. You know,
It's okay, though.
I'm your host. I'm also your MC. I'm happy to have that role. I love putting people together. It feeds my soul.
There's a magic to that.
There is. I should be a magician.
You should be a magician.
I should
There
add
you
that
go.
to my card.
You should do a lot of that, though, Paul. You meet a lot of people here, and you talk about following up, and we talked networking when Nancy was here with Gabe. It's the follow-up. And Paul's here with us every Thursday, and every Thursday we've got more people, but you follow up with every single person.
I do.
So much that I even forget how you even met them, or you meet them like Adelphi. But then you had her working with you. And so many people that he follows up. Paul is the master at what he does.
Well, you know, it's networking is not a one-day event. Because we talk about you go in, you get somebody's card. So we went to the V card. Now you have it on your phone. And then after that, events bleed into other events. You're lucky. You get to do all this all week, and then you're going to ship and you go to another country, man. Who does that? That's phenomenal.
Networking is all about finding the best in people and letting them do their magic on behalf of you. That's really what it's about.
It really is. It's definitely magic.
And
That's for sure.
thank you for the compliment, but the ones who really are masters at it are right here at the table. You guys are awesome. I became part of your network because of the magic that you put out every single day that you're on air. This doesn't exist anywhere else. You've created the niche place for people to come in and meet other people, display their products, and you help them bring out the best in themselves. It's truly a gift.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
We
I've
practice.
been fortunate to be back again. So
We
it's
practice.
really
We get to do this every day.
And Nancy got to do a show by herself.
I saw she hosted a show.
And I gave her 15 minutes of prep time.
Okay,
He's
Nancy,
like, well, you're just going to go in the other room and you're going to talk about what you do. And I said,
again, the communication thing. Was I right when I said that's what he said? Come.
But I
What's
did
that
it on
mean?
purpose.
I was at the dollar store buying supplies to make beautiful bowls that I bring for open houses. He's like, what are you doing? I go, I'm going to go pick up my kids. He goes, well, why don't you just come on the radio? I said, but I got my kids. He goes, bring them. And
She brought her daughter.
I brought my daughter. My son was like, I'm going to hang out with my friends because he's 14 years old and that's what he wants to do.
Right.
I know he still loves me, but he loves his friends. I went and I said, how am I going to do this? How do you talk about yourself for 30 minutes? I filled it up very nicely.
And she took 2 commercial breaks, which
I
nobody
did.
ever does. So Ken is like, sounds like she knows what she's doing. And your numbers that night were phenomenal.
I saw that.
Phenomenal.
When he told me that, I said, there is no way. There's no way.
It was
proof
great.
is there.
But it goes with Freddie's communication. Come. Do a show. Host. So you're going to be there. He doesn't tell you no until you get on the chair and say, no, you're going to be fine. What do you mean I'm going to be fine?
First of all, she's only saying that because I asked her for 4 years, come and do a show with me. So that thing about coming and do a show, it didn't work with her. It took 4 years for her to say, okay, let me go. And I had to blackmail somebody to do it.
Yeah, the person whose wallet was missing in New
That's
York.
right.
That's hilarious.
That's right. It's funny story. It's true story.
And I remember when that happened, too.
You know, if you think too much about it's like taking a trip on a cruise, right? If you think about it, man, you spent your next 40 years thinking about it. You think about promoting your business, you're going to spend 10 years thinking about it. If you want to be on the air to say, listen, I got a product. You want to buy this? This is fantastic. This thing keeps my coffee hot for 2 hours. There is nothing in the market that keeps my coffee hot for 2 hours, and you can make it look however you want. If you want to do that and you want to sell yourself, sell your product, you got to come on the air.
You know what? As a matter of fact, she found us watching,
of course,
using these, and she took a picture, and she now promotes it as seen on.
Dawn, there was a lady who came into the studio and started reciting the words that we use on the Hugh Hefner piece.
I remember
I
that.
don't even remember that. And she's telling me all the things I said.
And every sponsor that we work with, and what their demographics were, and how it works with them, and how
they
this
watch
woman,
the
she
show.
founded and Clara's Thingamabobs is what it's called.
Clara's Thingamabobs.
Normally, Freddy's always late coming back from a commercial break because the coffee gets cold in a regular mug. This stays hot until you're done. Hours and hours. It's truly remarkable.
It is, and it holds a lot of coffee.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, more with networking and Paul. We'll see you in a few. Sarah.
You turn off the
Great
microphone?
job. You'll get me that article? Yes. You'll be here
Sarah-
tomorrow? Yes. Okay. See you tomorrow.
You gotta
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn.
We're back.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
You know, that's coming. Do you know next week is October?
I don't want to hear it.
October.
I don't want to hear it. I hate when Christmas is coming.
Why?
Because it means another year. Another year.
I said I can't see this.
It went really fast. I know. It's
can't.
October.
This is ridiculous.
Halloween. We're going to be having a Halloween party here.
No, we're not.
We are?
We are?
Mm-hmm.
When did you find that out?
I just created it in my head.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
We have an announcement for the 30th. I thought that was going to be the Halloween party. I guess not.
Well, we could do that. We can do a Halloween party on location. Absolutely. We're coming in costume.
That's what I want. That painting right there.
You
I
want
want
that
a
masquerade?
masquerade ball Halloween
Well,
party.
you know what we're coming for Halloween. Mara already talked about it.
What?
It's a surprise.
Yeah, even to me.
Yeah, you know what it is.
You know, I already told you, you guys on all the social media platforms, you got me in 16 different outfits. You got me with the Freddyisms and the wordisms. You got me.
Monetizing Freddy is what we're doing.
I mean, you guys are making a buck off of me. But I speak this way. Coffee? They want to make a big coffee thing.
A coffee book.
A big coffee?
Like a coffee thing. Like something ridiculous.
But coffee is, some people's holy grail.
You drink a lot of coffee?
I don't, actually. I drink 1 cup in the morning before I get going. I have to have the kids in the car.
You drink decaf or regular?
A regular coffee.
You should drink 50-50. That way you can have 2 cups.
She's very calm.
She's too calm. She
I
drives
am
me
pretty
insane.
calm at the moment. I'm very comfortable. That's why I'm calm.
Is that what it is?
Yes, absolutely. And I've already done, a couple of things this morning. So, you know, my energy level is now, I'm very
You're at the
zen
normal.
at the moment. Now, later on, I'm going to be in an event. I'll be welcoming people, shaking their hands, making new connections, saying hello to people that I've already seen, helping a great organization, a fantastic chapter, which I love these people. And so my energy level will be much higher then. I will not be as zen. I'll be doing a lot of talking. A lot of people will always ask about the hair.
I love your hair.
She does it on purpose.
Love the hair.
I do
And
do
you're
it on
always
purpose.
wearing blue when you do events.
I am, and I am wearing a different shade of blue today.
It was lighter before, now you got
It
into the
was.
dark.
It was bright way blue.
And you
It was
cut the
like
hair
this.
real short so you can outstand
I did. I
the
had
hair.
to shave it because I had a little too much hair on my head, and I thought, you know what? Every now and then I get a bug up my butt. I want to switch it up. But being in business, you really have to be careful how you look. If it was socially acceptable in the business world to have half a head shaved, I would do it. Why?
why
It's
blue?
only hair. Well, I love the company I work for. I'm all about team spirit.
And they let you
I
do
used
it.
to be a cheerleader, all about team spirit. It looks fantastic with red. I've had red and blonde, red and pink, red and blue.
So you do
red and
streaking a
purple.
lot then? It's like a branding
Streaking
thing.
of the hair only. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Streaking of the hair
Oh,
only.
you remember
yes.
streaking?
Yes.
That was a thing.
That was a great movie, by the way.
No, there was a thing too.
Nobody answered your question.
Nobody. Now, Paul, you want to give the answer?
Yeah, well, in the movie, it was called the car door test. And when you went out on a date for the first time, you would show the lady into the car, and you'd close the door, and then you wait behind the car to see if she would reach over and unlock your door. If she unlocked the door, she was a keeper because she had you in mind
I do
and was
remember
thinking about you.
And that doesn't work nowadays because it's power doors.
That's
You
power
open one
doors.
door, all the doors
Yeah,
open.
go ahead, get yourself in.
I thought he was going to tell the other test.
Right? You remember that?
What
Yeah,
other
I do
test?
remember
Your
that. But you know,
lemon
being a
test.
little old-fashioned actually goes a long way. It really
That's
does.
the test I thought he was going
The
to talk
lemon
about
test.
was the lemon test.
What
and
does
I
that
couldn't
have to do
believe-
with the movie?
I thought maybe that was in the movie.
You know, you got to get your head out of the
I've
lemon.
never seen the movie. You were talking about lemons and vitalizer,
You would
and then
love
you
that
asked
movie.
about the test. Do you know, my husband did that to me.
Did he give you the car door test?
Yes, I didn't realize it was a thing.
Did you open it?
Did you pass?
I'm still here. I guess I passed.
But did you open the
I
door?
did.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know it was a thing.
That was a thing.
I thought you were going to tell the kids about your lemon test.
Can I do that? You guys know about the lemon test?
Nope. Explain it.
Ah.
When I was growing up, I told my kids, if you're going to get involved with a woman, you have to do the lemon test. And they said, what is that? So you have a lemon with you in your car. You have to change it once a week. With you. And this lemon test, when you're going to meet a female of the opposite gender, you will squeeze this lemon test. You know, you start playing, and you tell them, listen, I need to put a lemon test around you to make sure that there's no bacteria, there's no germs. Because back in the day, there was no way of telling the good people from the bad people. There was a lot of disease floating. HIV had just come out, the whole nine. You can't take it out of context nowadays. But if the female, in this case, or the male, said no thank you, then you went home. You didn't get involved with that person because they were saying no to the test. Yes, it does get more involved, but we don't need to go there. But if they say yes, then you got to keep her. Like you said, you got somebody that you can actually have that conversation with and everything else.
And if it hurts, then you have to have a whole nother conversation.
If it burns, you run. But I didn't want to say that. But yes, if it burns, you run. You know, I can't believe you
times
remember
are so
that.
different today.
That's the test I thought you were going to share, and I'm thinking, that was in a Bronx Tale? You got that from a
You
movie?
screamed at me 15
I
times for
thought you
doing
got
that
that
story.
test from Juji.
Me and Juji made that test.
That's what I thought.
It's true. The lemon test. Not the Bronx Tale. The Bronx Tale is a real movie.
I know. I thought maybe that.
Did you
test
see
was
the
in it.
Bronx Tale?
No, but I think I need to go home tonight and find the Bronx
It's
Tale
the
on
best.
DVR or
It's the
something.
best. The best movie.
That'll be
All
my
right.
night tonight.
So, are you having any events besides tonight?
We do. We have a number of events. Next Thursday, October the 4th, we're going to be doing a fantastic event at Cinnabon in Delray, and that's Delray Marketplace. We had an event at Revolutions Live, so we know the manager for both locations.
Right.
Back then, we did 2 free drinks and a ton of food, and that event was
How many people
phenomenal.
showed
We
up?
had 95 people at that event.
Wow.
95, which we weren't really sure because that's up in West Palm, and we do go all up. We've gone as far up as Jupiter, and as far down as Fort Lauderdale. So now we're going to West Delray next Thursday. Brightway Insurance is one of the staple co-sponsors of this event. Really happy to attend it. Have an agent that actually works in Delray, so he'll be helping us out at this event, as well as other members of our team. They're going to give another 2 free drinks, and they're going to put out this beautiful spread of food.
And it's a free event,
It
correct?
is free. All of our events are free.
Very cool.
And how can they get more information? Or
They can go on the networkingbeast.com, and that's a link that will take you directly to Eventbrite. Then you can see all of the events that we have.
Very cool.
And for all of Paul's information, you can text him 80800-Cruise Optics, or you can give him a call at 561-232-2626, or you can find him on his website at cruiseoptics.com.
That's right.
Thank you.
How about that, Paul?
Looking forward to seeing
Captain
everybody. I'm going to try to
Stubing.
make your event.
Well, I
You
hope we see you,
should.
Paul, next Tuesday.
You never know who you'll
I'm
meet.
hoping we do
Yeah.
the Millionaire Matchmaker Club right here on the set.
Are
I
we
think
going to
would be
open up that
hilarious.
new show where we meet 2 people meet for the first time, they get married that day?
If you want to.
Like
Paul,
that
can
show?
you marry people?
Could do it.
Paul can marry you.
He's a notary.
Okay.
You're an ordained minister?
No, he's a notary.
I'm a notary.
You're a notary?
And
Okay, that
Steve-O,
will
Notaries
work.
can do it.
And
That will
Steve-O
work.
can do the same thing.
Steve was a rabbi.
All right, stay tuned, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.